talking about balls deep. I'm talking about balls deep. I'm talking about balls deep in love.
Boom. Stardate 8675309. What's up, fucks? I've officially lost my shit. Quarantine has not been a wonderful time. I'm losing my mind slowly, but surely. It's killing me slowly from the inside. But I'm here. Because I have to be. They won't let me out of the house. It's the end of the world. But anyways, I have a video. It's not Air Berlin. Now, it's somebody you guys have brought up to me before that I didn't want to make a video about because I don't want to. I don't like her. So we're going to look at her newest video called Thank You. And if you don't know yet, it's Amy's life journey. Anyways, you guys know how I like to do my videos. We watch videos together. We cringe in unison like the family that we are. Comments or do. Or gagging. Whichever. So slap your happy faces on, act like you want to be here, people, because we have to be here, people. And let's take a look at someone I don't particularly want to do a video about. But now I want to do a video about. So strap in, ladies and gentlemen, and let's find some reasons why I didn't want to do a video about her. And let's talk about it. Because you should always talk about your feelings. Supposedly it makes you feel better.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel.
Okay, to start off with, I'm just going to let you know, it's kind of my thing. I don't like to say hi to people. As salutations are just not my jazz. I know with some people there's a whole lot of hi, you know, in return. I don't do that. You have to earn my respect. You don't get it just because it's the nice thing to do. I'm not an etiquette kind of person. You have to earn it. Really earn it. So there's that. And you already said hi. So the fact that I'm a new person, why would you have to say hi again? Are you singling me out? Am I in the corner? Because I'm new? Because you're really making me feel singled out from the rest of the group. And I don't think I like it. And you know, I'm a Yelper, and I might have to put my emotions into Yelp and give you a bad rating.
Thank you for stopping by, showing me some love, possibly subscribing to my channel, and supporting me along the way.
Ooh, that's a bit much. I find that when people ask for the subscribe and like shit in the beginning, because they know their content blows goats, I say you let them ride through, you know. Let them see how you work before asking for the like and subscribe. I know my content sucks dick and I am a huge asshole. That's why I let them ride it out. See if they can stand it, and then I just throw that in at the end. Doesn't work out good for me, but at least I'm honest. And I know you're not going to like my content. Most people leave before you even get to the like and subscribe shit at the end. It's kind of a public service thing. I don't want to put you through too much.
Thank you, everybody. I have been just touched by the amount of...
What is a good touch or a bad touch? Should we call someone? Do you need counseling?
support that I am getting right now. I truly appreciate it. I, in fact, had one of my subs private message me, and I'm keeping names private for the sake that I do not cross-contaminate when somebody reaches out to me and
What the fuck are you talking about, cross-contaminate? I mean, I know what cross-contamination means, but do you know what cross-contamination means? Anyways, let's let it slide.
Talks to me or shares things about their own personal life, I never go and even blast share anything that has to do with them, or if I thought it was something that someone could figure out who it was or something like that, unless there's a high intention, but there's no intention to be hurting other people. So anyways, but I just wanted to kind of point out that I have had quite a few subs reach out to me lately, and I mentioned this the other day in my video, and so I just kind of, to piggyback that, just say that I've had a lot of people reach out and supporting, just encouraging especially during this time. And
so I didn't watch the other video from yesterday, but this shit right now seems like you're just reiterating that you have friends. Is that it? Or are you doing the Amber thing and just making up people hitting you up in the DMs talking about what an inspiration you are, or how much they care about you? I'm confused. What the fuck is this moment? This moment right now, because it is literally like you're in the dark trying to fuck a doorknob from across the room.
I think it's important for all of us to encourage each other, because this isn't always the easiest road that people are traveling right now, especially for, families of people that are in the medical field that are having to be separated from their families. I was reading a story last night. I think it was on Facebook. But there was a lady, her husband works in the medical field. I believe he possibly could be a doctor. And then she's a nurse. She's an ER nurse. And because of the type of job that they have, they had to take their 3-year-old daughter to a very close friend of theirs and drop her there to stay with a friend for over a month, or a month at least, until this pandemic lessens out and there's not that fear of possibly bringing the virus home to their child. That could be a very high possibility, especially because, they're hands-on with people that are obviously affected by the virus. So it was really hard to read her story and just seeing the tears, streaming down her face. I couldn't imagine.
How can you see tears running down someone's face if they're on Facebook? This is just a question. And by the way, your storytelling skills are spot on. George Lucas, Steven Spielberg, you better step the fuck off. This bitch is cornering the market on storytelling skills. You ain't got shit on her. Nope.
First of all, having to be in that situation where I'd have to be separated from my child due to, a job that I have taken on, it would definitely be a very hard things. So I just want to first and foremost say thank you to all of the medical field workers out there that are having to obviously put your guys' own lives at risk to help other people, and also, having to possibly be separated from your family and your children due to, again, the choice of field of work that you are working. So thank you again. And then also, I just want to say thank you to all the people that have personally sat down and have made personal face masks for others that might not be able to get any because of the shortage, or just the fact that there are some people that have to wear the mask when they go out because of the fact that their health isn't, as well as others, and so they have to stay covered for those purposes. So thank you again for other people that have taken the time to take time out of their day to possibly be helping save other lives, while there are others out there that are, right up at the go center. They're right there. They have to do hands-on with it all. So that is just something that has really been on my heart heavy, is all of that going on.
Did I have a fucking stroke? I had to have a stroke, right? It's weighing heavy on her heart, on her mind. There, at the Go Center. What the fuck is she talking about? I had to have had a stroke. No one talks like this. Well, some people talk like that. They've seen some shit. I've got to have had a stroke. Is she like this the entire time? It's just not gonna go well.
The children are all having to adjust to this whole new virtual online schooling. I mean, that has been a big step for many children, but not just the children, but the parents. That is a very big...
All right, you need to choose. Is it virtual or is it online? It literally can't be both. You can't be both. It's just, it sounds stupid. It just sounds stupid. And my kids started it today too, and they enjoyed it a lot more than going to school. No one threw stuff at them, said some shitty shit to them, and they got to do it in their fucking PJs. And they didn't have to go to school all day. They were practically done by 12 o'clock in the afternoon. What is there to get adjusted to? Of course, my oldest kid's in high school and the other one's in middle school. They enjoyed just being in their PJs when they did this shit, watching TV while they did this shit. Eating a Pop-Tart while they did this shit.
Very big responsibility to take on your child's education, because at the end of the day, if you're not being able to keep up with whatever is going on with your child's teaching and learning and schooling, it remotely is going to come right back on you. And so that's a big step, and a very big responsibility to carry. But I'd have to say that most of the parents that I have heard and seen and talked to are willing to obviously take the challenge and see where it goes.
Again, teaching, learning, schooling. Pick a word. Go with it. Pick a word. Make it into a coherent sentence. Ta-da! And is she really trying to basically say, if you don't figure out your kid's fucking school shit, your kid's gonna be fucking stupid. It's gonna be all your fault. Because honestly, I've seen some dumb shit. I used to volunteer at my kid's school. There is kids that go to school 5 days a week and are still just as dumb as dog shit. So, yeah. In school or out. Takes effort.
You know, another thing that I was possibly thinking is if there are parents out there that you guys can like get in touch with and Skype with and, you know, reach out to each other when there's times. I know that that is something that's going on around my area. Is there is it's a a Facebook group of parents in the Salem Kaiser area that everybody can kind of get on. And, you know, if you're needing help or you just need to talk to somebody or you need possibly someone to help answer a question, you kind of can put in there, hey, can somebody, you know, Skype with me or message me? And so there's that, you know, the level of interaction to help with the parents as well. So that's also an idea maybe others can do around their area. It's just something that I think is important. Let's see what has been going on. It has been a really crazy last couple of days. 2 days ago, well, I had mentioned to you guys a couple days ago that I started doing exercising, working out, and I am feeling really good. I still am sore, but feeling good. I did read some of the messages, and I heard one of the channels mention, you know, be very careful working out twice a day, possibly just clear you down to the point where you're just going to be burnt out.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. So she watches reaction channels that do reactions to her? Wow. That's... okay. That's like, you might as well just shoot yourself in the leg. That's the dumbest shit ever. You're self-centered. You think the world revolves around you, and if you're busy watching all the channels about yourself because you can't get enough of yourself.
And I totally agree with that. You know, I think that that's very important. However, really the amount of exercise that I'm doing, I don't feel is enough to burn me out, but it's enough to make me sore. And I also wanted to clarify too, because I think people are getting it confused. I am not going to a gym to do my working out. I do everything here at the house. Right now I have my husband home, so he has been able to help me in this with my working out. So I just wanted to also make that clear, because a couple of you are like, well, how are you working out if the gyms are closed? It doesn't take you going to a gym to work out. You can find many things. My husband has found lots of things that we can use for working out materials. So
that had an oddly sexual sounding undertone to it, didn't it? Ugh. Oh, and one of those channels that she's talking about that said that, you know, she shouldn't work out that much, she'd burn herself out, is Rose's Ranting. And last I heard, I think she was a physical therapist, so she would know. I know she's some sort of physical therapist or something of that nature, so she would know more than this bitch does. Last I saw her home routine, she sits in a fucking chair or stands up and leans side to side and shit. So her exercise game ain't that fucking, let's just say, exhilarating. But continuing on, please, do tell us more. I do love to hear things. I love new shit. It makes me happy inside. Just nothing with any more sexual undertones.
And I'm hoping to here soon record a video of me working out. You'll see it all.
I just said it. Didn't I just say it? No more shit with heavy sexual undertones. I just said it. Didn't I just say it? I just fucking said it. You're gonna piss me off today, aren't you? You're gonna seriously just fucking piss me off today. That's why I don't like doing videos with you. About you. At all. Nothing. Because you don't fucking listen. Gonna start this again. You think you can control yourself? I fucking hope so. I fucking hope so.
But I haven't done it yet, due to the fact that 2 days ago I happened to be in the kitchen with my kids. We were making some cookies, and thank God none of my kids were in the kitchen when it happened, but I turned around to wash my hands, and my right leg decided to buckle out from underneath me, and when I went to fall, I knew my office chair was behind me, so I guess just because of the time that, you know, everything was just going so fast that I went to go and sit down on my chair, forgetting that it's got wheels, and so my chair went flying across the kitchen floor. I got my head on the stove. That hurt pretty bad, and my lower right side of my back is hurting pretty bad today. Well, the last 2 days, but it could have been a lot worse, so luckily it wasn't. And again, thank God my husband was home. He was able to help me get up, make sure I was, you know, okay and stable, and, you know, because I smacked my head. So, just making sure that I was okay was the biggest thing. So we've taken the last 2 days off just because, again, my body is hurting from the fall. But hoping to possibly be able to get back, even if it's just a little bit tomorrow, but get back in movement, because I could feel like my hands swelling and stuff. And I was really feeling pretty good with the couple of times that I was working out, that my body was starting to move the fluids around, and I was starting to feel like I was coming together a little bit better, and then boom, back to square one. Yeah. So, other than that, there really hasn't been a whole lot going on around here. Like I said, you know, we're all kind of all locked down, so there's not a lot that we can do. I am getting Jeremiah's online school stuff set up today. I had to wait for some instructions to be emailed to me, which they forgot to be emailed yesterday, so they came in today. So I'm going to sit down and hook up the laptop, get all that squared away, get the kids' preschool stuff done, and so that way, starting tomorrow, not only do I have my counseling, which we're going to do virtual counseling, which is going to be a little interesting, but again, you know, you make do with what you have, and I've been out of counseling for a few weeks now due to spring break, and then I was sick last Monday, so this Monday will be my first week back after like 4 weeks. So it's been a while. It's going to be good to touch base with my counselor and just, you know, fill her in and see what she has to offer for times during this time when you are like, you have a lot of time to think, and that's sometimes not the best thing. To keep me busy though, I have been obviously spending a lot of time with the kids. Like I said, we were making cookies the other day. Doing just arts and crafts, just things to keep everybody a little busy. I'm a little sad that we don't have like board games like I thought we did, because that would have been a good time passer, but I don't know. We had a few and now they're just gone. They vanished. So, but I mean, there's still many things to do. I downloaded a coloring thing on my iPad, so that's kept everybody a little busy. Me busy, of course. So that's really it. Not a lot. As you can see, I did get a new hijab. I'm hoping that it is looking a little bit better. I'm gonna get some more hopefully here soon, but it's a step up. I know that there was a lot of people like saying, hey, you know, change it up a little bit, and it's easy when you get stuck in a certain routine using certain things. It's easy just to grab for those things and just go. You know, being able to pull a hijab over your head and just walking out the door is a lot easier than having to, you know, wrap it and make sure it looks good and, you know, all of that. But, you know, there's a time when I guess it has to change up a little bit. So I did get one of these, check it out, see if it works, and then if it does, then I'm gonna order some more. So I would like to get a feedback on what you guys think about it.
Oh, your hijab looks fabulous. I love it. Color's fabulous. But what the fuck is with you constantly doing this? Like it's killing you. Like it is literally choking you the fuck out. Is it supposed to be that way? I don't know, I don't wear hijabs, but I'm just asking. Is it supposed to be that way? I mean, I've seen women in hijabs, so I mean, but I've never seen them being choked before. And I know what you're saying. How many have you seen? 2? I used to work in DC, but they used to come over after prayer and stuff like that. Head to toe, or just wearing a hijab, and they would talk to me and stuff and chill out for a hot second, and either had the burqa or the hijab or whatever, and they never looked like they were like freaking confined or being choked. They looked perfectly fine, comfortable, all that jazz. You just seem like you're being choked to death. They seemed perfectly fine and comfortable. You look like, I mean, you look like your cheeks are that way because you're being choked. And you're constantly doing this. I'm just asking. You don't have to answer me. Well, that was pretty much it after that. She pretty much just blathered on for a hot minute and was pretty much boring. She's kind of creepy. She does that laughing thing that reminds me of like 1st and 2nd grade teachers, that when they really hate a kid, they do that laugh and the smile where inside they're burning you alive in their mind, but they're trying to act like they're pretending to like you while they help you in school, but really they want you to go off and die somewhere. Yeah, that's kind of what she reminds me of. Like a teacher that would really like you to F off and die somewhere. Yeah. That's what that laugh of hers is. It's just, there's something about her. Something about her just doesn't sit right with me. And I swear to God, she's being choked. It's not the right size. She's got it wrapped too tight or something around her neck. One day she's gonna pass out. It's constantly doing this. I don't know. It's not the right size. Do they come in sizes? I don't think so. Probably not. It just doesn't seem like it fits. It's probably not possible, is it? Anyways, before I go, I want to let you guys know JD's test results came out, and my dog has a thyroid problem to go with all his other problems. He's got tons of problems. They gave him a medicine. He's only been on it like a week, so we don't know yet. Another week, we might see some more results. Hopefully he won't lose any more hair. If the boy could just stop losing hair, I'd be happy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, live long and prosper. Be nice to each other. Make sure you recycle. Like, subscribe, share, but if you don't, I completely understand. Actually, I might not. No, I think I'll understand I'm an asshole. But I'll still be sitting here in front of this camera talking to myself, as if I'm not an asshole, and I'll be my only best friend in the entire world. I'll talk to you guys later. Deuces.